It's time to speak to one of the finest thinkers of his generation, the best-selling author of The War on the West, The Strange Death of Europe, Bloody Sunday, and The Madness of Crowds, Douglas Murray. We have a lot to discuss, including the war on the truth and free speech on social media sites. But let's start with the ongoing immigration crisis in the US. The Biden administration has lost control of the southern border. There were more than 2.7 million illegal crossings last year, breaking the previous annual record by more than 1 million. The impact is being felt far and wide, including in New York, where today Mayor Eric Adams led a rally calling on the White House to do more. But the messaging was confusing there, Douglas, because Adams wants harsher policies to stop the flow at the border, but he's also saying let those crossing illegally, let them work legally in the US. Yes. Won't that just incentivise more economic migrants to cross illegally?
It has to do that, Rita. I mean, look at it this way. Of all hundreds of millions of people in Central and Southern America, almost none of them can dream of an average American salary, an average American wage. Something like, I think it's $1,000 a month is the average wage in Mexico. In New York, it's 4 times that a week. Of course, people want to move from countries that are not doing that well economically and badly governed very often into a place where there's a lot of opportunity. The question is, what are the countries that have those opportunities meant to do? And the moment that you do this, you do what Mayor Adams has argued, what Governor Hochul has argued, and say that the moment a migrant gets to America, they should be able to, as it were, pay their way and therefore be allowed to work, is nonsensical. Look at it already. People are leaving poor countries. They are going to one of the richest cities in the world, where they are being given hotels to live in. They will now be able to earn a salary. And I understand why the people in question want to come. But the point is that, you know, there is a legal process already to get work in America, which is extremely arduous to go through and expensive. And now the Democrats want to say, oh, and also there's an illegal route. And if you want to come in that way, then that's not just fine, but better, because you'll actually have an expedited work request. And as I can never point this out often enough, if I can say so, Rita, the benefits that accrue solely to the migrant. The American taxpayers are not going to make money back in taxes from almost any of the illegal migrants in question. But the illegal migrants themselves will, of course, be able to send money home. The benefits will accrue to them. And I just think it is the question Americans have to ask themselves, as Australians have in the past as well, which is, can we really do this? Can we be the home for anyone in the world who wants to have a better standard of living? I'd have said the answer is obviously not, but some Democrat politicians think otherwise.